Hey guys, how's it going? Good afternoon. We are on Highway 3 eastbound. There's the last hairpin right there behind me before pulling into Princeton. We're headed northbound or eastbound, whichever. What's this pile of sawdust here? It's an idiot. That's what that is. It's an idiot. So chip trailers or sawdust trailers, if they're overweight, after they settled everything out, every now and then you have a few idiots that go and dump their load on the side of a road. So we have fencing, like lattices and stuff like that. Just driving along and all of a sudden the rear one shifted over a bit. I should have put belly wraps on that thing. Shifted over just a little bit, so I threw an extra strap over the top and one around the bottom there just to make sure. I guess they're all fences standing upright. We're dominoes ready to fall, so overhanging the back a little, which is okay. I'm allowed to overhang a little bit. I'm allowed to. Actually, I'm allowed to hang 1.5 feet exactly. So yeah, bunch of lattices. Oh, it's got one strap now as a belly wrap. Even though legally it doesn't need to, I should have. They just loaded it as a set of 2. I should have asked them to separate it, but I wasn't thinking. I know. Okay, let's hit the road. I straightened them out by just tightening the other straps, and then I threw the extra straps. I don't have them strapped down super tight either, because they're lattices. If you tighten them too much, you're going to break all the fences. So they're nice and snug, but I guess not snug enough. Okay, anybody coming down that hill? Don't see anyone. All right, let's head to Princeton. Like I'm actually running on schedule for once this week. I'm always running on schedule. This week I just felt like I was behind because of the whole Monday load wasn't ready and all that. We are on our regular schedule. In fact, we're gonna get to our delivery point early. Probably around 7:30ish tonight. So I'll have like a solid 12 hours off. Nice. Just looking at my tires. There's actually 2 tires I want to replace. It's only got a flat spot on it. But if we want to save the casing, should replace the tire before it gets too much lower. Okay, 100 kilometers over here. Saw a moose over here yesterday and a bunch of deer, so gotta keep our eyes open. That's where the dash cam would come in so handy. I could show you guys. The few times we do see animals, it takes too long to get this camera recording. Even if you just hit the record button, it automatically starts recording, but it waits like 5 seconds, and by then it's too late. So yeah, we're headed back to trail again. Home Hardware and trail this time. Come on, get back on the road. It's funny, sometimes you kind of get sucked in there and it doesn't want to come back, and I, for one, will never swerve back. Just gently edge it back on. It's like, you can do it. You can do it. Cruise control set. Looking for deer. Usually they're beside the road, rarely on the road, but every now and then. Turning, is he gonna wait? He is gonna wait. Okay, didn't cut me off. Always gotta be ready for that brake pedal. I don't know what that would do to my load, but it would shift it all right. It's really light stuff, but if you have to slam on the brakes hard, it would definitely shift forward. It wouldn't come into the cab, it would break into pieces on the truck. There might be little pieces shattered here and there, but the whole thing would shift at a funny angle. Yellow line. I was watching my mirror. I just don't like this load. This kind of slowly tilts a little this way, tilts a little that way. I'm like, I need it not to tilt. Definitely driving gentle around corners, that's for sure. How you would make that stop from shifting side to side. It's only shifting like an inch at the top, but still, I don't like anything moving back there. Okay, entering Princeton. So I'm not sure if we can see this really cool sandy rock from this angle, but as we come down this last hill here, on the left-hand side, there's a restaurant called Billy's. Behind Billy's there's this really cool sandy rock. It's like hardened sand. Because up here it's just loose gravel and sand, but down there it's actually a solid cliff face. And there is a cave going into it for old, I think, distillery or something like that. Maybe it was, can't remember, wine, some kind of alcohol related cave there. It's got some history behind it, but it's right on our left hand side here. Right there, you can kind of see a wall of sand there. Really cool layers. And then behind the restaurant, it goes down that way. It's just really neat how it's been eroded. I'm not sure if it's wind eroded or water erosion, but it is really neat. And according to one of you guys commenting on here all the time, what's cactus wearing? Apparently really good fossils can be found in sand like that. It's pretty awesome geology wise. It's like unique to this area. Everything's rock, and all of a sudden there's a sand rock. And that sand must just been compacted a little more than the other stuff, making a cliff. Because everywhere else is just slanted at an angle and Milkamine River. Yeah, so note to self, the lattice is on stacked top of lattice fencing. Not a good idea. Very unstable. Very unstable. But there was no room left. They had to stack it up over there. At least these are the shorter ones, but definitely going to keep an eye on it. If all of a sudden it leans a little more than it is, like more than an inch, I'll have to figure something else out. Because I certainly don't want to lose a load down the highway. There's actually some nice campgrounds along this Milkamine River. On the other side, it's called Old Headley Road. There's some beautiful campgrounds on that side. In fact, there's some picnic tables right here on the other side. Hit the 100. Hadn't noticed them building a new house there. How have I not noticed that? Looks like they've been doing a lot of work recently. But how have I not noticed it the last couple of days? And another house over here, and I see them working on the basement, so. See, most of the snow's melted already. There's going to be no danger of flooding, no danger of ice jams this year. Just not going to happen. It's going to be so dry. Don't think I'm looking forward to the summer. I mean, fine with the dry, it's just I'm not looking forward to the smoke. It's going to be forest fires everywhere. I'm driving weeks and weeks in smoke. Smoky, smoky season. Enjoy the spring before the smoke comes. like you're burning in now. There won't be much burning in the summer. It's actually a good idea. We should set up a campfire the next couple weekends somewhere. That'd be kind of fun. Spreading a little bit of manure. It's a small, tiny little manure spreader, but if you've got a small little farm, why not? Coming up to Bromley Rock. I think there's a campsite on the other side somewhere. Oh, maybe on this side. There's a campsite on this side of the river at Bromley Rock. That's a busy time during camping season. I don't think you can see the rock from the highway, but there's this. You know how a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe we saw that rock, standing rock. It's just much bigger and it's inside the river. It's not completely by itself. It does have supporting ground, but Bromley Rock. The river does some tight turns there. Bugs a-glower. Splat, splat, splat. I guess I'm kind of still thinking about the load. If we ever stack lattices and stuff like that again, the ones that are double stacked, make sure those are not on the pup. Anything double stacked, make sure it's on the front, because the pup swings back and forth a lot more violently than the front of the truck. The front of the truck's a much smoother ride. So the front trailer, at the front of the front trailer is the smoothest ride. I think I'm learning. Broken down cube van. Here's Bromley Rock, right around this corner. So that big rock right there in front of us, can't really see it there. It's like a solid big rock impeding the path of the river. Making the river swirl around and get very narrow there. Anyway, guys, sorry I haven't been very talkative today. Not much has happened, and I'm focused on the load, watching my mirrors. Watching the scenery, beautiful Similkameen River. Unload tomorrow morning and trail. Probably load a Klesnikov to Vancouver load, but head home, so I should be home fairly early if all goes well. This guy's gonna pass me. Fair enough. I'm not going super fast around corners, so. He's gonna pass me too, okay. Okay, he's gonna pass me aggressively, I see. Let's see if the car goes for it. No go. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow.